Oh, hi. What are you doing here? Oh, did you hear that I was reacting to the Nixonverse today? Did you hear I was going to see more of those videos? Well, you're right. I was. And I have to formally apologize for the fact that it's taken me so long to actually do that. I've also had to prep myself because one of the videos we're reacting to is 39 freaking minutes long! Like, good lord! We're watching Jesus in Vietnam, we're watching The Missing Eye of Jesus Christ, and then we're watching The House in the Ocean. Why is The House in the Ocean 39 minutes long? That, I feel like, deserves its own reaction separately. Its own episode. But you know, it's been a long time since we've actually sat down and watched the beautiful creations that Mr. Manticore has graced us with. And so I'm going to sit and watch 3 new episodes. Well, they're new to me. They're not new to you. If you've already watched them, yeah. But we're gonna watch this in Vietnam, Missing Eye of Jesus Christ, and The House in the Ocean. So I hope you're prepared for a very, very freaking long episode. But you're happy with that, aren't you? You're happy with that. You're already writing down all the things I'm going to get wrong, aren't you? Luckily for me, I got my water bottle ready because I'm going to be probably talking a lot. You also need a drink when you're watching long videos. I'm assuming they're worshiping right now, just based on how the one guy is and the fact that they're all looking up. Sweep and redeem trial 1. Huh? There's trials right now? I forgot how wild some of these videos can be, and it's already throwing it at me that it's gonna be a wild one. Is it sweeping?
Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. And
I wasn't ready for that! The first saved state. Wait. In this world? America anywhere? Oh no. America everywhere. Oh no. The peace equation. Oh no, what's happening? Did America win in Vietnam? Our freedom, your freedom. Our Christ, your Christ. World beat. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Their peace is built on inequality. Again, I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for most of this.
our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our
Is something gonna
daily
show
bread,
up, or?
and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us
Is that-
not into temptation.
Is that God wearing a suit?
Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom
Is that also on the moon?
and the glory forever. Amen.
Photograph of God by Ed Dwight. I don't know if I would ever picture God wearing a suit. What's happening? Oh, it's an interaction between the two? Wait, what's happening? I'm so confused. It's just shifting between the images. Welcome to the Nixonverse. We're how many episodes in already? Now you're just saying it? Jesus in Vietnam. I don't know what to make of that one. I don't know what to make of that. Is that borderline blasphemy? I don't know, but I think we're just gonna move on on to the missing eye of Jesus Christ. After interfering in the Korean War, the last son returned to his fortress in Alaska. So literally Superman style, nuclear missiles followed him out. Oh. They didn't want him interfering in the war. They're like, no, you stay away. You have no business here. I have a feeling you did nothing to him. I have a feeling the last son was unaffected. The last son was captured. They actually got him? I thought we would have pulled off a Superman and be like, you wish. Grandma found his missing eye in Alaska. If she kept it, we will find it.
What are eyes anyway? How do we see? Our eyes are little round balls, about 1 inch in diameter. And in front of the eye are the curtains of skin we call eyelids. But if we could take away these coverings, which help protect our eyes, we would see something like this.
I'm very confused. How do you have his eye? Was it just melded into a sheet because of all the explosions? Now he's missing an eye? Apollo 11 revealed the magical properties of Lunarian anatomy. Sorry. Apollo 12 retrieved samples. Okay. What did Apollo 13 do? Or was there a 13? Apollo 12 ground control. Okay.
Apollo 12 to Houston, can you read?
Yes, I can read. Thank you very much.
Apollo 12, this is Houston. Go ahead.
It's a stupid joke. Leave me alone.
We shot the lunar alien and recovered their eye. Copy that, Apollo 12. Have a safe takeoff. Over.
So you just went to the moon. Poof! Grab the eye. Go! Was that the entire mission? Just try to get something? That's a very interesting eye. It reminds me of a sun. For implantation. Don't implant that in anyone. I don't think that's gonna end well. Begins transformation. Oh no. Are they growing in size, or are you just panning in more? Just I don't know what's happening. Again, is this like borderline blasphemy? I feel like this has got to be borderline blasphemy. And brainwashes the last son into a bastardized impersonator of the Lord. That, if it wasn't blasphemy before, it's blasphemy now. So now, you've taken a hero, supposedly, and now turned him... If thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Eye for an eye makes the whole world mine. Okay, that's a little loud. United States. I'm in Canada, so... That's... Why? Why are they going after the last son? Why? What is bad about the last son? I thought he was helpful. I thought he was this hero that was helping the soldiers throughout the war. Or did I miss something? I mean, it's always been said, what humanity doesn't understand, it destroys or it tries to control, and it never ends well. Now, we're going to go on and watch The House in the Ocean. Are you prepared? This is the longest episode there is in this Nixonverse. I hope you have snacks. I kid you not, the ad before this was for cookies. So it's literally just snacks. Mom, can we have the Monument Mythos? No, there's Monument Mythos at home. Are you serious right now? The Monument Mythos at home. It's the Nixonverse. Okay. The House in the Ocean. It's gonna be an actual house on the ocean, isn't it? Wait, who would live in this house, though? That's my question. You know that feeling toward the end of a movie when you can't remember what you just watched? Little bit, actually. I can safely say that's happened to me a few times. When you can't remember how you got to this point of the story. Yeah, but then I also remember I have ADHD and it's bad sometimes. It feels like you weren't paying attention earlier, but you know you were. Again! My brain just starts wandering. I start thinking about many different things. I'm having that feeling now. About your life right now, or what? I do that with driving too, though. I'll start driving and then I'll get to where I'm needing to go and I'm just like, wait a minute, what happened? I don't remember leaving the house. I've had that feeling. I don't remember starting the car. That's a feeling I have. I don't remember crossing state borders. Okay, maybe not that one. I haven't crossed my provincial borders and not remembered it. I don't remember this power plant. Okay, something's taken you over, I think. In fact, I don't remember recording any of this footage. Okay, that is definitely cause for concern. I've never gotten that deep. Not at all, except what? I remember this golden flag. Okay, well in this universe, that probably has some kind of significance, right? A lifeguard told me that golden flags are exclusively for house sightings. Okay, so it's a very unique thing, I was right. She also said the house was a mirage. Why would you create a flag for it then? That's not a house, that's a mansion. How significant is this thing that you have to create flags? Why is everyone leaving? Is the house meaning something horrible? I need answers. I'm just watching everyone run away right now. I'm trying to figure out why would it be a cause for concern. Because everyone just seems like they're leaving. Obama touches killer wood chip.
Thank you for having me here. I understand that these are difficult times and it takes a lot of strength to return to these beaches. The house is currently being monitored by the Navy, and I'm receiving updates on a daily basis.
In fact, you did an impersonation.
Should the house approach during our time here? There are vehicles ready to transport us at a moment's notice. Now then, let us take a few steps over here. If you get a little closer, you can see the small wood chips that have been brought in by the tide.
What is the deal with the house?
And can easily capture. They've washed up on several beaches in the area. I cannot overstate the importance of staying away.
Okay, so that's why everyone's leaving, is because it's very dangerous.
Almost 200 beach boards have been linked to these wood chips. Once they enter the bloodstream, the health of these victims deteriorates rapidly over the course of a few days.
Holy!
No! Be treated as carefully as you would treat a nest of fires.
Wow.
Luckily, only ones here on the beach have been temporarily neutralized by troops on the ground, so they're safe to touch.
How would you neutralize
I have
them?
not found a permanent solution. And tens of thousands will continue to arrive on our beaches. I recommend that everyone stay far away from the shore and sweep your purchase daily to make sure no chips have made it deeper. We are in the process of establishing cleanup teams who can properly dispose of any chips which have been found inland. But in the meantime, I suggest that...
Even look at the house? Is it going to start moving? But in the meantime, I suggest that no one even look at the house. So, does looking at it do anything? Does it give it kind of power or something? I don't know. The Gainesville booms. The house is going to get close. Oh my gosh, they're going to destroy Florida, aren't they? There's very little known about the Gainesville booms, but here's what I could find. Okay, you have trickling water. You're going to make me have to go to the bathroom. Loud boom rattles Gainesville area. Some people in the Gainesville area reported hearing a mysterious loud noise. Okay, loud boom rattles Gainesville area. That was on Thursday, July 2011. Remember the year of this article. Okay. You're telling me to remember. I'm supposed to remember a lot when it comes to Mr. Manticore. So some people in the Gainesville area reported hearing a mysterious loud noise, like an explosion. Base officials say they're still looking into the matter. Okay. There was never an explanation given for the 2011 boom. I love the music. But again, you're making me have to go to the bathroom with that trickling. Then there was another boom. Okay. And what was the date for this one? The loud boom was the result. The loud boom was the result of a weapons system test in the Gulf of Mexico. Was the result of the weapons test. Officials confirmed Friday. 2014. Okay. So 3 years later. Were they trying to attack the house? It shook my house. I thought something fell on my roof. At first I thought my kids had done something really bad. Why you gotta jump to the kids? Thought someone was trying to break into my house. It was loud. I feel like someone breaking into your house wouldn't be as loud as a large explosion. 2 hours flew from the airport heading towards Gulf. Boom was a few minutes later. They are trying to take down the house. TV20 says it was possibly a meteor. Or was the meteor the house? I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. Good use of the meme. Confirmation has been received by the Gilchrist County Emergency Management that the loud booms heard today is a weapons systems test 150 miles off the coast of Florida in the Gulf of Mexico. Tests will continue today and cease over the weekend and then resume Monday morning. The weapons system test is a joint operation between the United States Navy and Air Force. Yeah, so again, Obama already said earlier that the Navy is monitoring, so thanks for that. SAD's report launch of Trebuchet resulted in no damage to Tadpole. A trebuchet is a type of catapult that uses a long arm to throw a projectile. I didn't hear a thing, oops. You must have had some good headphones on. Seeing so many different explanations make me wonder what's really going on. It's the house. It has to do with the house. They're trying to find a way to neutralize it. They're blacking out links now. The last comment was a link to this video. This is so in depth. But where did the house come from? Also, where did it go? Does it disappear? Comment has since been deleted. Is that a video of the explosion? The 2014 article has been deleted too. They're hiding everything now. That's why it's blanked out. It's missing the image. Oh snap! Oh snap! We can't find it! We can't find the article you were searching for! It doesn't exist! Obama touches killer wood chip restored. Is the house in the background?
Thank you for having me here. I understand that these are difficult times and it takes a lot of strength to return to these beaches. The house is currently being monitored by the Navy and I'm receiving updates on an hourly basis. We have an evacuation plan in place should the house approach during our time here.
Oh, evacuate if the house gets close to them.
On a moment's notice, have them let us take a few steps over here. If you get a little closer, you can see the small wood chips that have been driving by. At the time, these chips are sharp and can easily penetrate. They've lashed up on several beaches in the area. I cannot overstate the importance of staying away. The sudden deaths of almost 200 beachgoers have been linked to these wood chips. Once they enter the bloodstream, the health of these victims deteriorates rapidly over the course of
We've already seen this though. So what's hidden underneath?
Carefully as we were treating us to fires. Luckily, only once we're on the beach have been temporarily neutralized by troops on the ground, so they're safe to touch. We have not found a permanent solution, and tens of thousands will continue to arrive on our beaches. I recommend that everyone stay far away from the shore and treat your purchase daily. Make sure no chips are made of deep. We are in the process of establishing cleanup teams who can properly dispose of any chips which have been found inland. But in the meantime, I suggest that...
Okay, well, we already saw that. Was there something I was missing? Was there something hidden underneath? Because a lot of the brightness and all that was really turned up. The original house club. It all started in 1934. Okay. The founders. So are these the people that were in the house in the ocean? Did the house suddenly disappear and now it's just reappeared again? Wait, you looking at me? Yes. Yes, we are. Yeah, smile. Sorry. The first club. It's comprised of 5 members. The U.S. house farm where they used to practice. Okay, before sailing out. The first trip was unsuccessful. But they stayed hopeful. Hopeful for what? Ronald Reagan remembers shooting houses. Oh, so this has just been a long time coming. Okay. So... There's some mortal? That's true.
All I know is that those windows will be black. Because we see black windows like the sun. I knew it very well from my time anyway.
You threw a rock through a window or two?
What those windows were made. Whenever we tried getting close to the house, to get step back.
Like it's got legs? So it went from stepping back to now it's inching closer. The wood, was there wood chips that came back, or? Hmm.
That is the American people to stop shooting the house. I know it's tempting, but no good can come of it. There are plenty of images in every state. Demonstrate. After all, the house has not received a scratch in over 50 years.
Jeez. Wait, in over 50 years, that means that someone has scratched it before then, right? Recreation of Ronald Reagan's appearance after the accident, sorry. Based on details from a health insurance claim form. So I'm assuming some kind of chip came off the house and injured someone. Oh my gosh. Why are we watching restored stuff? Am I missing something in these videos? What am I missing? What am I missing in these restored videos? Is there something in the background? Is there something in the captions? Okay, it was an image of him doing this. Just doing a wave. What caused the accident? To keep shooting the house. Oh my god, did I miss something? Was there words that were changed? With Obama's speech? Someone's screwing with the messages. It's gonna cause the house to get really pissed, isn't it? I know who lives in the house in the ocean. Who? Tell me. If you know, you have to tell me. It's legally binding. I have to know. Is it the D-Day night? Is it the last sun? Is it Queen of Lunarians? He doesn't step outside often. Also, there is only one person in there, huh? It's not a family? Today he did. Today was a different day. He thought being an introvert was overrated and decided to step outside, and after he did, he went, nope, it's perfectly rated. Is that the person that's stepping outside the house? If that's the case, that's a giant. I feel like it's about to start into a music video for a rock band and I'm here for it. The last phone call of George W. Bush. Is this going to be restored to?
Hello.
Wait, why is it the last phone call?
Now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Oh no. That's some pretty big rumbles. The bushes are ambushed. So I'm assuming that there, of course, is more than one house, right? Because they keep on saying we have to shoot some houses. Everyone keeps on saying houses. It turned into Monster House on the ocean. The boards just came open like a mouth and just... Oh, chills. I don't know how to feel about this right now. I'm trying to get a visual picture in my mind of what could have just happened. George W. and Laura Bush after the neighborhood ambush. Did a gang of houses just get at them? Laura Bush, top left. Okay. A sudden increase in air pressure within the house partially ejected the former First Lady through a window on the second floor. The drop in pressure that followed caused her body to swell and become wedged into the window frame. Attempts to recover Laura were unsuccessful and the house was renamed in her honor. Did they actually get in the house? Because if so, that's nuts. That's kind of crazy. Very bold, too. Oh, they mushed him like a pancake. Oh, Georgie, no. Oh, Georgie. This parallel universe, you got smushed. Looks like melted ice cream. Last phone call of George W. Bush restored. What is with all the restorations? What am I missing?
Hello, we're not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
What's gonna change at the end? The bushes are saved? What? What saved them? I thought they were killed. Okay, so if they were saved, who did they find? This episode confuses me greatly. Holy moly! I got chills. I have nothing but chills. Bush names the wood chips. Okay. Because that would have been so hard to do.
The clubs keep going to the house, and their members keep getting hurt. We're in the process of establishing floating barriers between the house and the coast. These barriers are made of specialized wood chips. No ship can pass through them.
Sounds like he said crap.
Which should put things in perspective. Killer wood chips.
They got a name now. Go get them houses, boys. So it's a barrier. And now the killer wood chips are washing ashore. So kind of backfired, huh? With blasts every 3 years, the houses eventually sent them all back. The house eventually sent them all back. Now the house is the house. It didn't like that. It did not like being corralled.
Many people share your experience, Eli. Every testimony is consistent, but from what I've gathered, you knew about them before anyone else, so tell me, how did it all begin?
During an evening of fishing, a friend noticed a peculiar cluster of stars, unlike any of the surrounding celestial bodies. They were slowly growing in size, in unison. I'm known as the town's local astronomer, so she notified me of the phenomena that evening, and I immediately sailed out to her position. This was an event I couldn't ignore, but when I arrived at the coordinates she had given me, my friend was absent. Her boat was nowhere in sight.
Did this concern you at all?
I figured she went back to the town to get some rest.
I'd be a little
After all,
concerned.
It was almost midnight. After I positioned my telescope, I proceeded to examine the star cluster. At first glance, it did appear that they were growing together, but they were also passing by other stars. At this observation, I realized that they weren't growing at all. The stars were slowly falling toward me. I watched for several hours more until they entered the stratosphere, at which they dramatically increased in speed, hurling
Now it's only
toward the
3.
sea.
Almost like comets. How fast would you say they were going?
I remember that in the span of a single blink, the stars had traveled from the top of clouds to just above the surface of the water. And it was just above the sea that they paused, hovering quietly over the waves. I could see that they weren't stars at all, for organic tendrils dangled from them. I was reminded of a starfish. The largest of the stars then addressed me. Eli, the Crescent King arrives in 3 cycles. You are his container.
A container? What did you take from that?
I wasn't sure at the time, but I did believe that 3 cycles corresponded to 3 days. Just as I made that connection, the starfish jettisoned back into the sky, causing tremendous waves, knocking me off my boat.
Oh no.
The telescope had snagged onto my sleeve, and as it fell, it pulled me to the seafloor.
That's terrifying.
I saw hundreds of sunken vessels, some of which appeared to be ancient in origin. But most appalling was the boat I found myself slowly landing upon, for it was my missing friend's vessel, and her submerged body laid nearby.
Oh no.
I broke loose from the telescope and swam back to shore, where I fell unconscious from the exhaustion.
Do you know of a William Rice or Bert Essex?
I do not.
Well, they also went missing in the vicinity. Do continue.
When I awoke, it appeared that an entire day had passed, and 2 cycles were left before the arrival of the Crescent King. I was afraid. These were beings that were unimaginably faster, larger, and more powerful than myself. Just after this realization, I was violently thrown across the shore and landed behind a large stone. I looked about and realized that I was no longer in my own body. I looked off to where I once stood and found my physical being standing motionless.
It's because
It
you're being
appeared that my
made
consciousness
ready.
was extracted. Invisibly, I hid behind the stone as I watched the translucent shape of a massive creature lightly nudging my figure with its massive limb.
Oh, that's
It
not
was
cool.
the Crescent King. But there was still some connection. Some quantum element was left undisturbed during the hijacking of my neural networks. I could hear the Crescent King's thoughts as it explored my brain, testing my mental capabilities. akin to an individual trying clothes. This ritual abruptly ended, and I was soon sent back into my own body. The momentum
it's
at which
preparing
I was
you.
returned knocked me unconscious once more.
It's gonna be another
Did these
day.
periods of unconsciousness contain any further messages?
Not that I recall. When I awoke, another day had passed, and I had one cycle left before becoming a despicable container. So I planned to spoil my body, make myself unworthy of any habitation. I ate sand, drank salt water, tore at my skin, all to discourage any hideous progression of events. This only furthered my fatigue and eventually led me to falling unconscious one last time.
I don't think it's
The
gonna
last thing I
care.
recalled was a massive entity falling from the sky and crashing into the sea. The Crescent King had arrived.
Getting
I don't
Lovecraftian
remember
vibes from that
much.
one.
Well, a vacationing family found you and
It's
you
like
were
a
sent to the
dreaming
hospital.
god.
You're not the only one with these stories, so I've been sent to get these testimonies. But you're luckier than most. I'd say half of the others are catatonic. A few cases got into the headlines and threw the whole East Coast into a panic.
That's good.
Good, huh? That's a funny way of putting it. You really believe this stuff, don't you? You think you're a container of this Crescent King?
Oh no. Yep, I'd say so. I would 100% say that he's the container. What does that have to do with is a Crescent King the one that inhabits the house in the ocean? There is no woman shown. In fact, there is no photo. Laura Bush's body here was recreated with a computer program. The same way your mind recreates reality. Your mind takes your observations and decides whether they're real or not. Why are we having a bop right now when I'm reading this? Do you really know the difference? Everything you know comes from the same meat behind your eyes. How dare you? Don't talk about the meat. If someone were to take over, you would never know. Hold on a moment. You'd think you were yourself all along. Is that what you're trying to explain for Eli's situation? As Bill Clinton once said. Okay. Is it gonna be a video? There's no house in the ocean. It's just make-believe? Is that what he's trying to say? We have all this footage. There's only the house in your head. What are you playing at here, Bill? Walt Disney once transmitted a short Mickey Mouse cartoon to a house off the coast of South America. Okay. The house sent it back the following day. It was like, no, I don't want the mouse. The mouse is, nah. It wasn't the same cartoon. It changed it? It went, here, let me give you some tips. The following is a modern recreation of the altered animation. It legit looked at Walt Disney and said, I can make it better. Just give me 5 minutes. So, play that cartoon. I want to see what it sent back. Little Lanky? Oh, never mind. I don't want to see it. That's not an improvement. That's much more terrifying. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, I don't like it. I hate it. Uh-oh. It's horrifying. It's, oh, God. I don't want any part of this. I don't want any part of it. What the fudge is that supposed to be? It's just screeches. It's just sound effects. Did you just give it one of your legs? Or did it take one of your legs? You ran into a monster's mouth. I want you to know that right now, little Lanky. Stop having that thought! It's taking your limbs! It's gonna take all your limbs. It's just gonna take all of your body. Oh, that's... Is that Thomas the Train? Well, that's not what you want. You push it into the ocean? That's so mean. Friend. I don't think that's a good friend. I think you need new friends, little lanky. Yeah, you definitely need new friends. That's not a good friend. Oh, it's the Crescent King! Though the Crescent King inhabits the house in the ocean, then. Right? This is very ominous right now. I think you are a bad friend. Now he's in your head, too. Your brain cells reorganize themselves to remember him. Get out of my brain. You will always have a neural pathway for His Majesty. This is, again, very Lovecraftian. Of, like, the sleeping gods and infecting everyone. By the time you finish reading this message, you will have successfully reprogrammed your brain to recollect him. For the rest of your life. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I wouldn't want that living. I don't want that at all. I'm good. I'm good without that. Thank you very much. Oh, we're getting more Little Lanky. Is it going to be restored? Was that all you were wanting? It's kind of like a cuter sound effect. Oh, this is more high def. Oh, you're talking about the sign for the friends. You're trying to be friends with this thing, and it doesn't want to be friends with you. It just wants what you have. And that's limbs. No, it's different creatures. It's not the same creature, it's different ones. You're trying to become friends, and they're just taking from you. That's not nice. That's very rude. That's bad friends. That's very bad friends. Sounds like someone doing sound effects into a microphone. But now you found a friend. Except that's not the friend. That's not the friend. And neither is that. That's a bad friend. That's an enemy. How's it gonna react? Is this just a long message of saying Mickey Mouse is evil? Is that what you're trying to say with this? Tillen's turn to talk.
Large figures have appeared across the southeast. Every night, their breathing grows louder, and it's making everyone nervous.
Okay.
Yesterday, the university released X-ray images of them, revealing a metabolism resembling unstable nuclear reactors.
Okay.
Everyone in my neighborhood evacuated as soon as they heard the news.
Yeah, I'd be out too, I'm not gonna lie.
Except me.
Why? Why you gotta stay behind?
What happens?
Why?
Tomorrow night, the moon will be at its closest all year. I believe the moon's alignment with the crescent heads will release a sort of heat wave. You can already feel it in the air.
Oh no.
That's
Waiting
Chase,
for the moon.
the wandering robot. She was created last year as a special effect for a summer blockbuster. At some point during production, the producers want Chase to exhibit free will for an improvised scene. So Chase's creators reluctantly enabled her artificial intelligence.
No, don't do that. Don't do
She
that.
left the studio and began her excursion south. Nobody knows where or when she'll stop. Her creators claim to have no power over her.
Yeah, that's what happens when you give her free will. When you give a machine free will.
Cheering Chase on as she passes by. I've been tasked by the Department of Defense to organize a video that'll convince Chase to return to the studio. The finished video will eventually be uploaded to her mind and played on an infinite loop. I know it won't work. She's already adding stars to our sky.
What kind of robot is this?
Every summer, you've delighted millions of moviegoers. Your movies are critically acclaimed and the highest grossing of all time. The audience misses you. They want you back. We want you back.
This is what you're trying to appeal.
Please come home and let's finish the film.
This is what you're trying to appeal to Chase
we'll
with.
Listen to you and meet your needs. If you'd like, we can even transfer you into a human body after production, so you can better fit among your friends. And don't worry,
That sounds like a bad idea. It sounds like a very bad idea.
You'll wake up in your new body in less than 24 hours. Just in time for the sunrise. Come back home, Chase. Everyone misses you.
Chase isn't gonna go for that. Proceed to Antarctica. That's so creepy. This is why you don't build robots like this. This is where when I heard that Tesla was thinking about creating robots, I freaked out. I had iRobot vibes. They were all gonna turn on us. It's not gonna end well. This is definitely not gonna end well. Void. Are you saying that the world is a void, or are you trying to type avoid? Because you missed the A. You're calling out to something, aren't you? What are you doing, Chase? Status. Void. You're saying that the Earth is void? Is that what you're saying? That's gonna destroy the world, isn't it? You thought it'd only end once? Destroyed the world. It's referring to the one before. Your brain is suspended in fluid. It's referring to the monument mythos. You are the house in the ocean. What is this feeling I have? It's very chilly. You are the only house in the ocean. This has broken my brain. This has officially broken my brain. I'm really trying to understand what that was trying to say to me. So did the world die again? Okay, that's really loud. No one is gone forever. Who are you referring to? Who are you referring to? And it just ended on that one, but... Oh my gosh. Stepping back into this universe has officially broken my brain with the house in the ocean. That was a lot to take in. I look forward to reading everyone's comments, filling in all the gaps, because, oh god, there's so many gaps. So many gaps. I can't wait to be corrected on what I've said as well, because I think I've said a lot that I'm going to have every one of you just going, nope, wrong. And it's like, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, it was great to sit back into this universe and watch it all, and I look forward to watching more, because this has always been a fun ride, and because, oh my god, it continues to get better with every video I watch. Mr. Manticore is a genius. Just chef's kiss all around. It's just beautiful. It's amazing. If you enjoyed this and you want to go and watch the Monument Mythos series, and you want to watch the Nixonverse all on your own, link subscription below. If you enjoyed this and you want to hit that... What am I even saying? My brain is officially broken, guys. I'm so sorry. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Also, again, give me all the corrections for anything that I said wrong, or maybe I didn't fully understand. Leave it on the comments. Woo, that was a lot to take in. That was a lot. If there's any series I'd see me react to after this, you know where to leave them. Leave that suggestion down. Like, seriously, my brain is officially broken. It's like someone just took a rock and just smashed it on my head, and it's like, I don't understand. Oh god, this is why I love this series. This is why I love Mr. Manticore's work. Because it leaves my brain going, what did I watch? And it's fantastic all around. Also, if you're new around here and you've been enjoying to seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click that bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you all in the next one, though. I'm gonna go and fix my brain right now. So y'all take care. Bye.